What's going on YouTube? H-Dub here, and we playing Raid, and today I got a special treat for you guys. I got my good friend, my brother, the free-to-play god, Final Kenpachi. What is going on, Kenpachi? How you feeling, man?
I'm doing so good, my friend. HWZ, thank you so much for having me, my friend. How about you?
Oh man, I'm doing awesome, man. I'm glad you could come on today. I really appreciate you for coming on, man. So,
Thanks for
you
having
know,
me.
yeah. Anytime, man. Anytime you want to come on, we'll get it. We'll get it sorted. But I just want to give some people some motivation because there's a lot of people doing free to play challenges right now. They're doing the Hell Hades challenge, and a lot of new players. Obviously, they come into the game. Most of them free to play. Some people do spend early, but majority of people are going to be free to play, trying to attain things in the game and make progression without spending. And you're probably the best person that I know to chime in on that and give some advice on that. So, how long have you been playing the game for starters?
I played the game. I remember I was saying to my clanmates, guys, wash your hands. So it was 2019, Corona Day. So I probably start on September 2019 or stuff like that. I really don't remember. The oldest picture I find on my PC, it was Brackus Fusion, which was on the October, maybe something like that. So I either start on the September or a little bit early. So I've been playing since that day, actively every single day. Actually, it's very important, because you can ask to someone. Like I heard that a lot on my this stream actually. Someone comment on my chat and telling me, bro, I've been playing 3 years. I don't have a gear you have. Then I asking him, bro, did you take a break? He said like I wasn't playing 1 year. Like this is gonna make some difference.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. It makes a huge difference. When you take a break, so many things come into the game. We get new gear sets, new accessories, new dungeons, just new things to progress your account. We got Ascension now, we got Empowerment now. So when you take a break, like you're gonna fall behind depending on how long your break is. You're definitely gonna fall behind where people are and what they can do on their account. So definitely valid point there, man. But yeah, you've actually been playing longer than me, and free to play at that. But some people say you're not free to play, man. Some people say you're not free to play. Why are they saying this?
I mean, here's the thing. Whenever I got start pushing platinum and I got a number 60, it got lots of the attention. People asking for the proof. I sent the player, hey guys, can you prove that I'm free to play? And I don't know, you can show the message right now in the email.
Yep. I put it on the screen. I put it on the screen when I edit.
Okay, I also got a shock, guys. You guys seeing probably right now, $14, which is this is the total money I spent it in more than 3 years. I thought I didn't spend money because whenever I check my purchase history on the Pillar and Play, it probably doesn't show you anything if it is more than 2 years. And on my Google Play Store, I also didn't find any purchase history. So I thought I was free to play. But seems like in 3 years ago, before I start streaming, I spent $14 on this account. So this account not total free to play. It's gonna be stay $14. Like last 3 I didn't spend any single penny, guys. So it's gonna stay $14. We can also ask the firm confirmation in 1 year later. Anyway, short-term turns my account $14 free to play. That's what I'm calling myself now on these days.
Yeah, so the $14 free to play guy, but still strongly considered free to play by everyone in the community, man. Because compared to what some people are spending on their accounts, $14 is nothing. People obviously gonna give you.
Yeah, I little got a troll, not gonna lie, but I got used to it. It's okay.
Yeah, they're only gonna troll you because your account is so great. So they're gonna say, "Oh, $14 gets you Chris. $14 gets you Duchess. $14 gets you Asurga. $14 gets you Candy." People are gonna go there and they're gonna say, "Oh, this and that," but at the end of the day, man, $14 really is not that much money, and I'm still gonna consider you free to play, man, because there are
Thank you
some
so
other
much, bro.
people. Yeah, no problem, man. There's some other people that are in the end game that people still regard them as free to play, even though they've spent a little bit, So thank you for inspiring us and showing us what can be accomplished free to play in this game if you spend the time and you really put your mind to it and dedicate it. But moving on, you mentioned your plat pushes and you said your best finish was 60, right?
Yes, I also sent you the screenshot. My best finish in the 60, and it is on my work. I push on my phone actually because platinum 11 a.m. for me, and I'm working every Monday. I push platinum on the stream couple of times whenever I'm not working, but usually, yeah, I'm at the work. So it
Wow.
was number 60.
So you push platinum on the phone.
Yes, I am. 60 FPS. Doesn't matter how strong the phone, game doesn't support more than 60 FPS. It's actually huge. Fight is taking more time, but yeah.
Wow. So to all the mobile players out there, truly an inspiration, guys. Mobile players are always talking about what they can't do. And I understand it now because I do have a PC now. But I started out playing mobile. I played mobile for about 6 months before I ever played on a computer. And I just started actually playing on a PC, 2 weeks ago. So, probably
Unlimited
even less than
FPS.
that. Yeah. Say again?
It's make a huge difference. Unlimited FPS
Oh
makes
man,
huge difference.
makes a huge difference. On my Mac, I couldn't really, hit
Yeah.
that FPS and really get fast runs, while streaming. While I wasn't streaming, I was okay, but while streaming, no, everything took about 30 seconds to a minute, or double the time depending on what I was doing in the game. So, shout out to you for pushing Plat from the phone, man. That's huge, bro. That is huge. But I've been pushing Plat a lot lately. I just started pushing. This past week was actually my 5th time pushing. So do you have any advice for people who are, pushing Plat or trying to push Plat, trying to get a placement for the first time?
I do. I do. Especially this is the people low spender or the free to play. Like probably your defense doesn't have any plus champion like I do. I also don't have any plus champion yet. You can show my account one more time. My Faction Guardian not max guys, only the high elf have like 7, I think, which is I'm not even using high elf champion on the arena. But yeah, I have a great advice, guys. If you open the classic arena right now, Hedge, and show the bar for the platinum bar, how close you are. My advice, guys, my best advice, which is I did this mistake before. Like I was like 200 point inside of the platinum, 30 minutes before the reset. My defense got attack like faster than my breath. Let me tell you like that. Like every second there is a lose, 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 lose. I got kicked from platinum, never able to go back again. So rule is stay close as possible to the platinum, but don't go platinum.
Yep.
Don't reach platinum. I am doing like last 10 minutes, last 15 minutes, depends your offense team actually. After that, start pushing, guys. Like after that, start pushing. Use the fake defense. I mean, still use the strong defense, but use the fake defense. And last 15 minutes, change your real defense, then start pushing. Refresh, search the team. If you find the team you can beat, attack that. Go back to the menu. If there is no team, then refresh. Hit the refresh.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't wait for the refresh cooldown because it's too long. Like spend your 5 gem. Refresh is definitely worth it.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I think that was probably the issue that I had the most, was pushing up too high too fast. And like a lot of people don't know that, say you get to a certain rank, right? Once you're at a certain ranking points, people who are refreshing their pages as well, and this is not even during play, this is all the time. If someone has you on their page, if they do not hit refresh, you're going to stay on their page. And if they want to hit you, they're going to hit you. And you're talking about 500 plus people, at minimum, 500 people can play. So if you can imagine, there's going to be thousands of people who could potentially have your account on their page and could potentially hit you, even though.
Yeah, people.
Yeah,
Sorry
like,
to disturb you.
yeah,
People
go ahead.
before the push, and they are looking for easy page. They are keeping this page. Like whenever they start pushing, they are starting with this page.
Yep. So if you have already pushed up into Plat before Plat starts, you're gonna be on the page of everybody who's near you in that ranking. So if you've pushed up and you're in the top 200, when everybody starts pushing those last, that last 30 minutes, last hour, whatever, last 15 minutes, when the big hitters come in, you're already going to be on their page and they'll all be ready to hit you. So I think pacing yourself during the Plat push is like the thing that has helped me the most. It helped me to get my finish this past week, which was my personal best finish. Granted, it's only 151, but that feels really good to me, because my first finish, I was number 433 or something like that, right? And this is the 5th one for me. I've only gotten 2 victories out of 5 pushes. Why? Because all the other times I either tried to push up high and I relied on my defense, which was trash, because I didn't actually build a defense. So I've learned to pace myself. I've learned to go on with trying to keep a cool mindset and not take too many fights really fast. Try not to push up too fast, and also keep a monitor on what's going on at the top with the top players, right? So you want to be seeing where the tiers are, right? I didn't check the battle log much. I just looked at how low I dropped. So as I was doing fights, I would check top and see how low I was dropping. And if I was close to falling out of plat is when I really started to do fights faster. So this past Sunday,
great advice.
Yeah, like this past Sunday, I noticed I was in the 400s at one point, right? I was slowly up around 200, and then I saw myself jump to like the 400s. And that's when I was like, okay, I need to start doing fights faster. And that is when I started doing the fights faster. But if you look at my plat push video in the beginning, I'm taking my time with the fights. I'm not like rushing. I'm not rushing to refresh. I'm not rushing to jump in. I'm looking at the clock tick down, and I'm pacing the fights as the minutes go down until about that last 10 minutes. And then it's like, you got to really hit it. But yeah, definitely you gave us some great advice there, Ken. Thank you, man. Thank you. So let's talk a bit about, as a free-to-play player, we get a lot of events. We get a lot of tournaments. We get a lot of fusions, right? There's a lot going on. We have new dungeons, new things that they want us to complete every day, advanced missions, and all of these things. You want to get your Iron Twins in. You got to do Clan Boss. You got to do Doom Tower. You got to farm Doom Tower. They have all of these things available for us to do now. How do you decide what to do every day? Do you do everything there is to do in the game every day? What's your resource management like?
I mean, whenever they release the Sun Devil, I was farming every single day, 6K only. On the Sunday, because there is a 2x drop, I was using my gem refill, so I was buying a 6 extra key, because definitely worth it, guys. Recommended.
Oh, Iron Twins, you mean?
Iron Twin. Yeah, Iron Twin. My bad. Iron Twin. My bad. But after they release a Sun Devil, which is another dungeon costing you energy. Now I'm getting like how much energy a day? 600 maybe from the dailies. Maybe 700. Maybe if it is a lucky day from daily login, I can get another 300. But this is only upon 2 times a month, I think. Anyway, short-term terms, I stop farming Iron Twin. I spend more my free energy, daily energy on the Sun Devil now, because Ascension really make a difference, huge difference actually. I actually got some lucky roll on the day one, whenever the Noctar was amazing champion, one day. So, but yeah, in these days, like, I also need a silver, because I'm keep upgrading gear, I keep changing my champion. I'm never happy about them. I'm never happy about my build, like whenever I get a stone skin, I need to reboot my arena team if it is worth the, like I have to change the loss of the champion around that. And right now, these days, I barely farm the Sun Devil, not farming Iron Twin anymore. Just, for example, I'm low in the silver right now. I prefer to farm the Spider, which is I stop farming Dungeon 25. I'm not getting a gear from Dungeon 25 anymore. And whenever I farm Dungeon 25, I'm getting 5-star rare. I'm really tired of to see that, I just switched the 20, which is I highly recommend that you guys especially do that during the fusion. Farm the stage 20. It's way more better than for the energy efficiently. And yeah, just farming stage 20. Usually farming on the Spider for the silver. And if I have some extra energy, farming on the Sun Devil. Yep.
Yeah, that I agree, man. Farming stage 20, like, the drops aren't the best, but the energy efficiency, the cost benefits of just farming 20 during a tournament, during a fusion, is going to definitely help you progress your account a lot more efficiently.
I mean, have to mention like that, H. You're probably going to be agree with me. As an end game player, like, are we getting good piece from dungeon anymore?
Not really.
Like
I think we get the best gear from Doom Tower and the Forge, man.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
and
Like
Hydra.
first of all,
So,
drop rate is really bad on the dungeon. Like getting like 6-star legendary good subset piece from the dungeon, X dungeon is really hard.
mm-hmm.
We can just increase our chance with the using the charm on the forge.
Yep.
Like we can craft better dungeon gear on the forge, like perception there. You know, like there is a uh, fortitude. What else is there? Like lethal, right? Like untouchable stuff like
Untouchable,
that.
Guardian.
Spider, like you need a reaction accessories guys on the arena. Like if you push in the platinum, you need a reaction, and you get a reaction from the clan versus clan, not
Yep.
from Spider. Or the worst scenario, revenge accessories, right? If you will go second DPS like a Leo, which is you
Mm-hmm.
get them from the clan shop.
Yep.
And plus, we also have a great set right now called that Stone Skin Broken set, and we get them from the Hydra.
Yep.
Like, but obviously, this is for the end game player. Like, if you are in the early game, obviously, getting gear from the dungeon is going to be huge for you. Oh, there is a Forge base also. It's a huge, man. How many gear you guys craft in each season? From the 5-6 star. I only craft 15 because I didn't purchase, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Game only gave me 15 piece.
free to play, you only get 15 pieces
It
from the
is, bro.
Forge Pass. My God,
It is that even you hit the level 15.
that's rough.
It is, bro. So I never craft what is that called? Forge gear because I craft a bolster, but I don't craft them because I can't sell them, and they are probably gonna be bad, and they are gonna keep a space on my inventory, you know. So I don't craft them
Mm-hmm.
unless I
Mm-hmm.
get a decent amount of the number.
Mm-hmm. You getting close to your Magistil max, man. So you better get some crafting done soon.
Yeah, the last CVC set level wasn't pushing hard, you know, so I have to keep it minimum.
Gotcha.
So
Nice, nice. Yeah, man, some great advice for sure. So definitely, guys, manage your resources wisely. The drop rates aren't that great for 25. You know, you are gonna see better chance of getting epic and legendary, you know, rarity, but the chance of the piece actually being usable is so low, depending on where you are in the game. It's always more beneficial to just farm 20. You know, in the end, it's always going to be more beneficial to farm 20 and get yourself to the place where you can be farming the Doom Tower bosses, farming Hydra, you know, and getting clan quests done and things of that sort. So you can be getting all of the other gear that's in the game because it's definitely better. It's definitely better. So next I want to talk about something a little bit niche, man. A little bit niche, right? So there's a champion in the game. Some people consider him one of the worst legendary champions in the game, Mr. Jingwon. Some people consider him one of the worst legendaries in the game. And all the time when I'm farming the dungeons, people are like, "Is that Jingwon?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's Jingwon. You haven't seen the comps. He does debuff extension. He does debuff extension like right here." And oh wait.
if
It's
there
the
is a
A2,
if.
right?
No,
No,
A2
no,
is
no.
placed in a
The if is on the block active skills.
yeah.
But
Like who is gonna place this debuff? Yes, he can place it, but yeah, like his skill doesn't make sense. Like it's not coming together. Like his skills get set with the passive skill, like doesn't work together to be honest. Like they need to be reward this champion one more time if you ask him my honest opinion.
they do.
But
But
today I
why do
got
we
him.
use
It
him
was
though? Why are you using him though?
actually I used him like 3 times on the last tag team arena, which is I'm in the gold 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the gold 4 with no problem by the way, guys. Like in the last 1 year, I think I never drop. Uh, is actually a passive skill working great against the Kaimar team. But
Mm-hmm.
Kaimar team, like if there is a Kaimar with the Warlord, if there is a Kaimar with the Yumeko, because we don't know which one is the faster. Probably Warlord is faster, which is I recommend it. This is always my Warlord as well.
Mm-hmm.
So enemy team has to be like, if the enemy team is a Sife with the Kaimar. Guys, you can show my total speed by the way, like my best speed hedge.
Okay.
People probably gonna be loud right now. It's on the Lady Kimi, bro. Lady Kimi with the heart. She's my arena Lady Kimi. That's my total speed, guys. Even I don't give her accuracy, I can probably get like 350. So I consider that everybody in the arena, close to platinum, gold for tag team arena, I consider that everybody is faster than me. So I never use my speed team against them. But if the enemy team is a Kaimar, Sifi, for example, I can lock them with this Jingwon, guys. Because Jingwon, whenever the Kaimar sleep on you, Jingwon is remove it, replace it with the block debuff. And after that, my Warlord just places their skill on the cooldown. And pretty easy. Like, let's say enemy team is like 400 speed. I can kill them very easy with the Jingwon. Jingwon actually not that bad. Actually, I gave him a DPS. I put him DPS stat recently.
Oh, nice.
I still don't I still not want to book him and give him masteries, so he's gonna stay like that. I only give him tier 2 masteries. But actually, enjoy the play the Jingwon. I like to play different teams, guys. That's why I love the tag team arena actually. Because on the tag team arena, forcing you to play different champion. You know, like you have probably 1-2 best team for the classic arena platinum. You know, we keep using them. It's make me boring. You know, and the tag team arena, I like to try something else. You know, especially on the weekend, doing lots of the tag team arena fight, and I really enjoy that. Which is tag team arena actually great. H. If you look at the bazaar actually very nice for the free-to-play player, guys. Like, especially if you're in the gold. Like, basically, I'm purchasing the secret chart and legendary book every single month, bro. They have a 1 month cooldown, and look at my gold bar. It's not even
close.
Dropping down. Yeah, there is also void chart every 2 week. I can purchase that. There is a 300 energy with the engine chart, which is every 1 week I can purchase them with no problem, guys. Which is actually during the CVC. Guys, I'm in the gold for tag team arena. I can spend 420 gem during the CVC for the tag team arena refill, and this is giving 140k CVC point just from tag team arena.
Plenty of
420 gem. Like, imagine you spending this gem on the Spider 25. It's probably going to give you like what, 10,000 point?
Yeah.
I mean, energy. Yeah, like
it's not going to be much at all compared to doing 3v3 at all.
Plus, I also love to kill +4 teams with my +0 champion. It's also give me very nice, you know, feedback.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I love to see it. So, guys, as you can see, this man is, you know, he's pushing Plat free to play. He's in Gold 4 3v3 free to play. He has an amazing account.
You can show my UM code on the option. People can show to the content creator. They can also confirm, guys. If you guys don't believe the email, H gonna show you. There you go. Like $14. If the H didn't purchase anything on my account right now.
I didn't purchase anything, man. We're not doing a giveaway right now.
I'm joking, bro.
But I'm definitely gonna put that on the screen. I'm gonna put it on the screen a couple of times for sure. But you know, $14, that's nothing. You know, compared to all of the time that you can spend and put in and make way more progress. So you also just got your Ramantu. You haven't claimed him yet. He's right here.
Saving him for the CBC.
He's right here behind me.
Saving him for the CBC. Wait, Shadow Legends, guys. You know, I pushed the platinum. I'm still pushing platinum without Ramantu, guys. Ramantu, which is bad right now, to be honest, but because of the ship.
Sheep is taking over. Sheep is taking over.
Pain, man.
It's allowing people to do builds so differently now, right? Like you can, if you have sheep champions, you don't even need to build high resist on them anymore. So like I saw
this is actually bad on the ship.
Yeah, it is, because you resist you resist the debuff. If you won't proc.
If you look at my resist champion like Duchess and the Phytion, I didn't give them ship. Like they have like 750 resistance. Like if you resist the enemy team, which is ship, is not gonna work. But I can say something about the raids. It's become more aggressive recently. I think all of us noticed that, especially the fusion's getting harder and harder. But I can still say that, like, I play lots of different mobile game, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys know that Mobile Legends Adventure, I think. Bro, there is a skin in the game. Skin give you a base stat, man.
Really?
After you purchase. Yep. Like, raid is not that pay to win, guys. Like, I'm saying that. I'm saying that the play in the game very long time, only $14 spender. I'm saying that the recent stuff they've released it, Empower, especially Empower, Obviously, like you can purchase the Mortal Soul coin. You can get a Awakening. This is I only pull from my maximum legendary pull so far is the 4-star Countess Leaks. That's the maximum legendary I pull so far, and the other thing Ascension obviously. This is the thing increasing the gap between the free-to-play player guys. Like for example, like my Dutch is actually not in my best stone skin right now, but maybe you can show Fight instead. He's on the stone skin. You have to remove my camera maybe.
He's right here.
Python. Oh, Fortus has a great story by the way, I have to mention that. No, that's Fortus, bro. Python.
Oh, Python.
The fusion champion.
Yep,
Python, my bad. Free to play English, guys. Free to play English. So maybe you can remove my camera right now, so people can see the total stat. Okay, so like guys, this stat, like imagine this is +4. Imagine my Faction Guardian is max. Imagine this is a plus. My bad. 6-star Ascension, Awakening. Like, bro, we are gonna get like 30 resistance from Faction Guardian, 55 resistance from +4, and what else? Awaken also give us 50 more resistance. I'm not even talking about the rest of the stuff. Like we are also gonna get some HP, defense, speed. Like Vito change the gear. It's gonna make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
Yeah. I agree.
But still, guys, like to be honest, like yes, you need a strong gear. You need a strong champion. I got lucky maybe. Like I have like 7 Void Legendary champions so far maybe. Or something like that. One was the Guarantee Fortus. And obviously you need a strong champion. I have a Warlord, I have a Chimera. This is how I push them. But my nuker still Magnar. I'm using Magnar. I don't have any nuker. My can't actually bet on the nuker. Offensive nuker. Like Kind of Run is the offensive nuker. But knowledge is the key, guys. Like I saw lots of the people like they spend too much money on the game. They don't know how to play, man. They don't know how to play. Like whenever I look the enemy team, okay, if I use this team, I can kill them. You know, if I use this team, I can kill them. You know, like knowledge is the key, guys. Knowledge actually the key.
Knowledge is everything, man. I couldn't agree more.
Experience, knowledge.
Yeah.
By the Jingwon story, it was I put my shirt on the Fortus Guarantee event. Don't ask me why. Because I was close to Mercy. I know that. And it was 10x Chris, right? My Mercy was 7 months, bro. I checked my YouTube. The time I pulled the Warlord, it was 7 months ago, guys. And I got a Jingwon. Then I needed therapy after that a couple of times. But I actually started enjoying the Jingwon, like I said. But 7 month Mercy, guys, Jingwon.
7 months of waiting for a Void Legendary champion. And you get a Jingwon. But look, you've used him in Plat, though. So you're using him against Kamar teams.
I actually used Jingwon team one time on this Plat 60 push, not gonna lie. One time, he's part of that.
Nice, nice. That's awesome, man. Well, great having you on, man. This has been an amazing conversation. I've definitely learned some things, and hopefully you guys watching have been able to learn some things as well and be inspired, you know, because Kenpachi, he does a lot for the community. He does a lot of takeovers on his streams. Guys, I'm going to put the links to all of his stuff down below for you. I'm going to put the link to his YouTube. I'm going to put the link to his Twitch as well. So you can go and check out his content because he is amazing. He creates amazing content, free to play, by the way. So you're going to want to check it out, guys, if you really want some inspiration to really see what the progress is that you can make in this game with only being able to spend $14. But Kenpachi, do you have anything else you want to say to the people? Is there anything you're working on right now, man, that you want to let people know about?
First of all, H, thank you so much for having me. The one thing I want to mention, why I'm free to play, am I enjoying that? It's because of my country economy is not that great, guys. Game is actually really expensive. It's $1, you know. But the other thing is like I actually like playing the games, guys. Different games. Like I play the games hardest difficulty, you know, because like that I enjoy more. You know, like I finished the Dark Souls game, for example, with the cheat. I use the cheat to beat the game, and I beat the game. I feel like, you know. Then I finished the Elder Ring without any cheat, bro. I was crying whenever I finished the game. I feel like spending money on this kind of game, pay to win games, you know, it's kind of like cheating.
Yeah,
and like people are spending too much money, man. And they are getting every single champion. They are making every single champion 3x plus 4. And they're not enjoying the game anymore. And they are selling their account and quitting the game.
Yep.
For me, like, there is too many champion I can still pull. I'm still excited. Like, I still don't have any plus champion. Like, none of my faction garden is max, you know. I still enjoying the game. Maybe there is a part of that, you know, because hard for me to get the champion, not easy. But yeah, I actually enjoying it, guys. I seriously enjoying the game still after close to 4 years.
Yep. And that's what it's all about, man. Enjoying the game. Like I love playing the game, man. I have a couple of empowered champions, but nobody that I use in arena. I don't use any empowered champions in arena. I don't have any, you know, empowered nukers or, you know, Necrid, any of that stuff. I don't have Duchess, no Chris, none of that. So I'm really enjoying the game. I'm anticipating being able to empower some champions one day, but like, you know, I empowered Ninja, you know. Ninja was like the only champion I empowered for a long time, and yeah, like I didn't even need to do that. I just did it because I didn't want to feel left out of the empowerment. So I empowered Ninja. And then recently I empowered one of my Brognies because like I pulled another one. So I was like, oh, I'm going to empower one. But I could have kept that other Brognie. I didn't need to empower him. Like my gear, I'm always working on my gear. So I can gear him well enough to not really need the empowerment and still try to make him effective, you know. So yeah, I'm 100% having fun.
One last thing, bro. Like, if you show my dwarf index on the ending, I think that's gonna be very awesome. My dwarf index.
Oh, your dwarf index. Let's go look at it.
People has to see that. Scroll down a little bit. Yep.
No Geo.
And Brogni is the only legendary, which was the fusion.
No Trunda. No Herndig.
I actually have her
Ecclesia,
skin. I got her skin because it was a fusion event, so I can get that, you know. But yeah, not understood.
Oh my god. Yeah, I just got Geo actually, man. When they dropped Iron Twins, I got a Geo about 3 weeks, almost a month after they made Iron Twins. I pulled a Geo.
Oh, you also pulled him new then.
Yeah. So I was really happy about that. But yeah, man, this has been an awesome conversation, man. I can't wait for people to see this, and hopefully they're able to appreciate all that you've shared with us today, man. So
thank you so much for having me again, my friend. It was very fun for me. Thank you so much.
Oh, of course, man. Anytime. But until next time, guys, make sure you go check out Kenpachi. He's doing amazing stuff. Be good and be well. Thank you for watching.